Hello world. Video number 2. Video number 1 had a lot of rights in it, but it wasn't terrible, and it was my first video, and it was my. I didn't go and edit it a bunch of times. I just put it out there for what it was. So just realize it's not perfect, and I realize I have a lot to work on. Okay. Illinois. That's where I'm from. Right here. Now, is Bloomington Normal on there? Some person apparently hated Bloomington Normal and said, you know what, let's just pretend it doesn't even exist in there. It's okay though. Nice mug. It's a pretty big mug. It's green tea I'm sipping on. So what I was going to talk about today was I did a bunch of this research about water, and it's crazy the different things that are happening. There's this one guy. I'm going to go on this quick little fucking tangent. He calls water blue gold because he has a plan of taking and drilling different pipes down in different aquifers and sucking it into different areas where he can keep it, and then when there's water shortages, he can sell the water for extreme amounts of money. It's a real story if you look it up. It's crazy stuff. Anyways, that's not positive. But hopefully the poor bastard dies off, and then we can just drink that water ourselves, because water shouldn't be being hoarded up, and we shouldn't really have to pay a bunch of money for water. But Down's Water, where I live, I'm going to have to hate on some aspect of our stuff, but it's not the best. Just saying. Maybe we can find a new source. Sad story. Anyways, I was going to talk about water, right? There's a lot of research out there about water. Some of the things that I researched were a gentleman that was in China, and he did a bunch of research on how water reacts to frequency, to different sounds, to different words and phrases, and to different types of music. And he documented this and did it a bunch of different times, and he froze these molecules and looked at them under a microscope, and then he was proving that when you repeat something to water that is in some way negative, whether that's a frequency or a word, that it distorts the water in a pattern or a way that looks ugly, right? And in some ways, it's almost like it's polluted. Or maybe it even is polluted. Then he was taking polluted water and having people, or different, from different religions and places, priests and different things, praying over water, and was proving and showing polluted water that was becoming pure from just the thinking and prayer of one of these individuals. So if we're 80 to 90% water, and we're repeating negative or positive things to ourselves, maybe we're actually physically helping ourselves to be more healthy, keeping things from building or causing us illness by constantly repeating negative things. Yesterday I talked about how many thoughts we have, and if we're 80-90% water, and this gentleman has come up with a proven real life scientific way of showing ourselves that there is some truth to our thinking and frequencies and how it's changing things around us. And if we're 80 to 90% water, it's changing ourselves too. So do your own research into that. Every day, try to wake up with a new mantra of great thinking and good thoughts and feeling good. And I've realized no video is going to be perfect. I'm not wearing perfect clothes, and my hair's not perfect, and this sad haircut's not looking so good at all. It's partly done by myself with a little extra clip up, but it is what the fuck it. We're coming from the bottom right now, okay? You know what I mean? In an aspect of just learning and growing and going to the places we want to, God bless you out there. It's another day. And we're going to be positive. We're going to think about positive things. Change our lives. Focus on the good things that are in your life. Be grateful for what you have. And again, think about what I said about this concept and do your own research about water. And if some of this makes a lot of sense to you and clicks, it makes you think to yourself, oh my gosh, that is crazy to think that that's real life, that I should really be a lot more focused on what I'm saying and thinking and changing more than what I ever thought. And yeah, God bless you out there. Patchouli!